Now let's take a look at a G chord. Now the way many people play the G chord is by putting the index finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, the middle finger on the 6th string of the 3rd, and the ring finger on the 1st string of the 3rd fret, like so. For the G chord, we can play all the strings. Make sure they all sound clearly. So that is one way that you can play a G. And if you want to add to that G, you can play the 1st and 2nd strings of the 3rd fret with your ring finger and pinky, and the top 2 remain the same. And you have a fuller G, like so. So there are 2 different ways you can play a G. Now you can also use different fingering for this G. So rather than playing your G with these 3 fingers, you can play it with these 3 fingers. So this finger is free. So we're placing our middle finger on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, our ring finger on the 6th of the 3rd, and our little finger on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. All the strings sound nice and clearly. Now you might ask, well, that looks a little bit more awkward, why would you play it that way? Now the reason for that is that it makes it easier for us to transition to a G7 chord, which is just taking off the pinky and placing the index finger on the 1st string of the 1st fret. That chord is a G7. So just to recap with the G chord, we have the standard position using the index, middle and ring finger. We have the G with the 2 strings on the bottom here, along with the same shape at the top. Or we have it with the different fingering using the middle, ring and little finger for the G. So we can take off the pinky, place the index on the 1st string of the 1st fret and play a G7.